then there's Nick Longrich,
and he's the science guy. Yeah.
There's a long debate between him and Jack Horner where they speak about.
And he annihilates Horner.
Yes,
I mean, and I'm a Jack Horner fan. I interviewed Jack Horner for the print, the written Dan Schneider interviews. But he destroys Horner in that debate. I mean, it's just
the most devastating moment is when he takes that bone, and
right.
It seems like it's two separate examples, and then he unveils it, and it's one thing, and you can't tell the difference between that something that Jack Horner was specifying as a major difference.
Yeah.
He also makes some other excellent points and speaks on a side. It's very specific and concise. I will say that I think it could have been raised to greatness with another hour or so. How does it work?
Longrich.
How does it work, Dan, where they're speaking at one point, and how does the length work with these interviews? Does it just kind of come and flow, or do they have, some people have only certain time limits they can process?
Well, there have been people who had to bail out early. There have a couple of interviews where someone drops off after like the third or fourth segment. He said he told me he wasn't even going to watch the interview because he said he didn't, wasn't interested in it. He just had, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I could have stretched him out to an hour or whatnot. I think it's at about the right amount of time, only 54 minutes. Had it gone to 90 minutes, it wouldn't have been as good on a per minute basis. So it is what it is. He was not someone who was naturally loquacious, I don't think, but because of the questions I asked, he came off, I think, a lot better than he would have if, let's say, he was been interviewed by your typical podcaster talking about, oh, dude, man, what's the coolest dinosaur you ever saw? He wouldn't have come off as well as he does in this interview. He would have still been a good interview, but it wouldn't have been what this interview was.